Hi everyone, this is me, the Orange Tamang from Let's Help YouTube channel, and you are watching HTML series. This is my part 11 video on HTML series, and in this video I am talking about Marquee tag with different attributes. So Marquee tag is used to display the scrolling text in different direction. You have seen in the screen that some pictures are moving from right to left direction. Some text are also moving from right to left and left to right, and some text are moving from down to up and up to down direction. So this is how it is possible, means it is possible with the help of marquee tag in HTML. A marquee tag, I already said that it is used to display the scrolling text in the different direction, like right to left or left to right, up or up and down. So marquee tag is a container tag. So let's go through practically. Just open a page, a notepad plus plus, and start writing a basic HTML syntax. So I've already written. So now I'm talking about marquee tag. So I'll write in title, I'll write the name as a marquee tag with different at attributes. H1, let's close H1 heading 1, and under heading 1 I'll write let's help subscribe, let's help YouTube channel. I'll write this sentence: subscribe, let's help YouTube channel. I'll save this under basic HTML folder. I'll go to desktop. Under desktop I've got a folder name as HTML. Under HTML I've got basic HTML, so I'll save here as a marquee.html and save it. I'll refresh this page, or I'll launch this page in a browser. So here is a subscribe, let's help YouTube channel. This time I've written a heading 1 only. So let's put the marquee tag. What will happen to this text? So as I already mentioned that marquee tag is a container tag, so I have to close this marquee tag too. I'll save this and I'll refresh this page. Now see, a text start scrolling from right to the left direction. Its default direction is from right to the left side. So in this way, we can move a text in a browsers using marquee tag in HTML. So I'll just copy this text, I'll paste it, so I'll use a direction attribute. So direct on direction attribute direction equals to, you need to give the direction like left, direct on direction equals to right, direction equals to up, direction equals to down. And let's save this and let's refresh the page. You can see the first text is moving from right from right to left direction, and second from left to the right direction, and third upward direction, and fourth downward direction. So I've used a direction attributes to give the direction on which side the text have to scroll or move. Not only the text, even we can use image in place of text to scroll in a browser. So just I'll copy this, I'll paste it, and instead of text I'll use a image. So how to insert images, I've already created a video regarding image tag. You can watch it. I'll give a link in a description box. You can go through it and you can have a look once again if you are a bit confused how to insert images into web page. So image src source equals to, you have to define the source over here, source. So I already mentioned that under basic HTML folder I have a file name got Marquee text. Under in this folder I have created a folder name images. So I have to define the path images slash, and I have to give the name of a images. So I'll right click on this image. The image file name is cat. So I'll copy it, I'll paste it here, and I'll use dot extension name. So in order to know extension name, again we have to go it, and its extension name is dot gif. So I'll write gif and I'll save this. I'll refresh the page. See, let's see what will happen. See, the figure is moving downward direction because your direction is downward. If I use the direction towards the right side, towards the right, the images will move from left to the right direction. Let's refresh the page and we have a glance. See, the images start moving from left to the right direction. So there are different attributes we can use in a Marquee tag. So let's use some of the attributes for in the image tag. height must be equals to only 50 pixel, and white must is also equals to 50 pixel. It's only a value that I have given. You can give any value, and I'll save it and I'll refresh this. The size of the pictures get decreased. So it's quite smaller and it is quite invisible from afar. So I'll give height and weight as 150 pixels, and I'll refresh this. The pictures get quite enlarged. So you can use an attributes in the image tag too. Now let's learn more attributes of Marquee tag. We can give a background color using attributes like basic color equals to. So in order to define the color, either you can define with the help of its name, color name, or you can use with the color code. So I'll write the name here itself, I'll save it, and I'll refresh this page. See, the Marquee tag has got its red ribbon. That means its background becomes red. We can change this color by giving any other's name. So I'll use yellow color instead of red, and I'll refresh this. The background color gets changes. Not only that much, there are many more attributes like height. We can define the height of a Marquee. Sure, in order to define height, we can use attribute height equals to, let's give height equals to 50 pixel, and refresh this, the Marquee background gets slightly increased. If we give if we use the value more than 50, like 150, and refresh this, or save this page and refresh this page in a browsers, the size of a marquee get increased, the height of the marquee get increased. So in this way we can give a different attributes. Let's run more attributes. I'll erase this height, and instead of height now we'll use a behavior tag or behavior attributes. Behavior equals to a alter, alternate. There are two types of behavior, that is alternate and slide. So I use a behavior as a alternate. So alternate behavior or alternate attributes is used to return back the images to its original site as it reaches to the direction corner. For example, this text is moving from right to the left or left to the right direction. But if I use a behavior equals to alternate, this line or this text will move from left to the right direction, and after reaching to the corner it will return back from right to the left side. So I'll save this page and I'll refresh it, and let's see what will happen. See, the text is returning back towards its original site. It's moved from right to left and left to right direction if we use that behavior equals to alternate. So in the same way, if I use a behavior, so let me use in place in the image like VHVIO behavior equals to slide. This slide attributes has to stay constant after reaching to the corner. Means when this image when the image get reached to the corner, it will remain in constant, it will not move. So I've saved this file and I'll refresh this page and see what will happen. This image must remain constant after reaching to the corner. This is the difference between alternate and slide behavior. So you have seen that while we use a behavior as an alternate, the text is moving in to and fro direction, whereas when we use a behavior as a slide, the image is moving from one direction to the next corner. It remains after reaching to the corner, it remains constant. So this is the difference between alternate and slide. Now, as I already said that we can define a height and weight of a marquee. So in while defining the height and weight of a marquee in image, so you must be concerned about the height and weight of the images. If the height of a marquee is less than that of images, there may be a problems. For example, here itself the height of the image is 150. If I use the height in a marquee as only 20 pixel, then the image will not be displayed properly. So we must be clear about the height of the images before defining the height of a Marquee tag. So if I use this height as a 150, then save it and refresh this page, the pictures will show clearly on the browsers. Now width, while defining width, okay, width, I'll copy this image itself and I'll paste this here. Instead of height, I'll use width. Width, width, width equals to 150. Not, let's not say 150, let's say that 80%. And let's save this and let's refresh the page. See, when I use the width as a 80%, the images get struck after reaching 80% of our screen. That means it left the 20%. To make clear about it, I'll just remove this behavior attributes. I'll save it and I'll refresh this page and let's see what will happen. See here, after reaching the 80% of our screen, the images is returning back from its original places. So this is the difference of height and weight attributes in a Marquee tag. So there is another attributes, that is scroll amount and scroll delay. SCROLL, scroll amount and scroll delay. So these two attributes is used in Marquee tag. So scroll amount is used to increase the speed of a Marquee, either text or either images. If I use, let's do it practically. Let's use here itself the attributes. Scroll attributes. Scroll amount equals to make it 25 pixel, 25% faster, and let's save it and let's refresh this page. See, the first text is start moving in a very fast motion. So this scroll amount is used to move a text in a fast motion, and or it will increase the speed of a text. So if I, instead of scroll amount, if I use the scroll delay into the next text, scroll delay equals to 20% or 20 pixels. This scroll delay is used to slow down the speed of a Marquee. Then it will slow down the movement or the motion of a text or images. Now just refresh this page and let's have a glance. This text is start moving in a slow motion. If I use, let's increase the delay into 50 pixels and Let's save it. Refresh this page. This text is moving slow in a slow motion. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Hope you have got about the Marquee tag. If you have got any queries regarding this video, please comment me in a comment box. If you are a new user, please subscribe my channels and hit a bell icon. Have a good day.